Well, hello, you had a little weird peek at me there. Look at that. Webcam never scales right, does it? No, it doesn't. Let's fix that. Where am I? I'm slightly off to the side. That's wrong. There we go. Oh, that doesn't fit the whole screen. That's not right. There we go. Hello. Hello, everyone. That isn't in the stream yet. I'm actually keeping the headphones off because that's loud. That's very loud. So we're back again. I'm trying Path of Exile 2's new thing. Its new league that came out today or yesterday, and yeah, I'm excited for it. For the ones that are watching on YouTube, there has been a lot, and I mean like a lot of issues with Monster Hunter Wilds that unfortunately means I can't fucking stream it. From the first hotfix patch of Wilds I've had, and I'm just getting this out of the way so it's kind of clarified, I've had this issue where the game stutters for like half an hour before actually kicking up and running properly. Then the second hotfix came out, and every single day that I would boot up the game, it would make me sit through an hour worth of the optimizing game data screen and then half an hour of stutters. Now we're on the title update that introduces Mizitsune, High Rank Zoshia and Arc Temple Raidal. I can't do any of it because the game just doesn't boot up anymore. It crashes on boot. It says it's not responding and then it stops, and I saw a solution about something to do with Proton, and that fully broke a version of Proton. I can't uninstall it, which is weird. I don't know. So I've been banned from the game for 24 hours thanks to the anti-tamper, so I can't even test out if a new version of Proton will work, because for whatever reason the anti-tamper Capcom has prevents me from trying different versions of Proton too many times without it banning me for 24 hours. It's the second time it's happened, and I paid £70 for this game to not function properly. And I looked into like cross-platform saves because I have a capture card, so if that was a thing I could just, you know, boot up the old Xbox, log into my Capcom account and then stream the game through that. Turns out no, they allow cross-platform play but not cross-platform saves. So the long and short of it is, despite being able to run the game at a solid 150 to almost 180 FPS and being able to play the game since launch for the past month, I now can't boot up the game. So Wild streaming might come back, it might not. It really depends on if Capcom fixes those issues. That said, we're not here to do that, so let's boot up the game. See, look at that, right? We don't even have the webcam active on here. No, I'm booting up the game. But yeah, I wanted to get that cleared out the way because it is an annoyance and it just causes me problems. Because I've been looking forward to the game for a year and now I can't do anything with it, so there's that. And I just need to check, is everything running properly? It is. Path of Exile 2 booted on the wrong screen. That's not going to do. There we go. So I'm now using a window manager, so it's a little bit more awkward to kind of get everything working. Let's get path up there. And you'll notice there's like the big black bar at the bottom. I'm going to fit to screen. Can we stretch to screen? How will that make it look? Let's see. Let's have a look. Stretch to screen. Yeah, actually, I should have been doing that for at the start. So yeah. The long and short of the stream is that we're casually playing through Path of Exile's new league. I already made the character on Dawn of the Hunt I've got a few characters. I've not really played much of them. I got to Act 3 and then ended up kind of deleting the character. I wanted to work back up through them, but we're going to do that in the new league where all the new stuff is and just get through it. I'm using Last. I've been using, obviously because PoE 1 kind of forces you to, I've been using the mouse and I actually quite like it. The only problem here is that because of like the requirements of dodging, you kind of have to use WASD. Now I know there's a whole thing about like, you know, we can play Huntress and try out new class. I'm gonna, but I just want to see kind of how things go with the new league and then I'll move in. And I'm generally gonna like ignore most of the chat. Although, let's see, is there like... Yes, I do want the profanity filter on because the profanity filter is kind of important. At least for streaming, you know, I want it to be... I want it to just play it safe. I know I swear quite a bit, but I want it to be there just in case because I know that there's not a lot of safety with PoE chats. It can get somewhat unhinged. Yay, a skill gem. Well, not going to be using that for very long. I've already got a very specific kind of mindset on what I want the build to be. So we're just going to kind of run with it. I don't think I'm going to stay on this stream for too long. Oh, okay. What? I put it in though. I put it in, it's there. Look, it's here. What do you want? Do you want me to put it back? What's your complaint here? What the fuck? Left click to bind a skill. You're serious? That's it? Bro, really? So yeah, checkpoints, all good stuff. I'm just going to kind of rush through a lot of it. Just kind of go through the motions, play the game as I normally would, and just chill. It's been a little while since I've done streaming, mainly because I wanted to stream Monster Hunter. And because I haven't even been able to play the game without performance issues, I just kind of haven't. Although I do have a video I'm working on now, I'm like 5 minutes into it. I think I want it to be about maybe like 10-15 minutes. I don't know how long we're going to do it, because I got like an hour worth of footage still to sift through and edit down. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Aye, bloated Miller, big boy. Big boy. Yeah, I know how to dodge. This ain't my first rodeo. Oh, shit. Oh, that was a bit of a smack. Get away from me. Missed. No, you didn't. You actually hit me. Done. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. Quiver. Already? That's actually good. The ring will also take that. Why am I putting it in the glove slot? And yeah, we'll put that there. I will put a bit of warning, by the way. I'm not going to focus too much on the story because I just want to play the game and casually go through. So if you're looking for like story or all that important stuff, not going to be me. Hello. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll sell that. We've not changed the currency by the looks of it to actual currency in the game. Which I'm going to be honest, I think they should. I think they should change currency. We're getting rid of that as well, by the way. We want a random bow. Oh, I have no money. I just sold my only weapon. I just fucking got rid of my only weapon. Can I get one back? Can I please have one? Oh, I just realised all of the shit that I have saved I won't be able to use because it's a new league. Right, we know what that's a good, but we'll get the quarterstaff in there, I guess. Are you kidding? Wait, what? Oh, don't tell me you're doing that bullshit. Wait, does that mean I can't do this build then? What is all this shit, man? So I'm not allowed to leave the area until you know what? No, we're better off. I'll put this in my stash. Just so I don't lose it. I'm putting the gem away as well. Keeping that. I'm not allowed to keep that. Fuck it, we'll just put that in ascend. I guess while recreating the character because I forgot I don't have all the gold. Delete. Create. New league. Milk. Continue. Daft. Patchy. Are those... Yeah, those are just like... That might actually cause me some problems though if I'm not allowed to have multiple different weapon types on this. Because this build actively requires that I have different weapon types.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going through that. I'm just rushing through it. Bolt, 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 bolt. Sure, why not? Evasion rating's decent. I'll just go through it. Actually, the sandals... Sandals will do me because I don't have any shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. Yep. Bang.
Satisfying.
Will that let me move forward? I mean, it looks like it lets me move forward, so should be fine.
Killing time.
In fragmentation runs it's decent, but it's useless if you don't have any skills for it. But this is like really, really early game, so it doesn't matter too much. I mean, I can just sort of ignore everyone except for him and still manage. Because he's just going to bring them back anyway. Come on, man. You're taking your time. Well, it's mainly because he's got all these meat shields sitting in front of him. Both. Nope. There we go. Passive. Same one as before. That one. We drop him. Leather vest, chainmail, iron ring, another broadhead, and a makeshift crossbow. We will take the crossbow because, well, frankly, not much I can do. Gold, chainmail, and what's that? 3 mana? Probably not. Oh. So this crossbow does fire damage and +2 level to all projectile skills. Damn, that's actually really decent. Nah, that's decent for a start. That's decent.
Well, Bramley's the Bram Smith. There's a man who could channel your
Yeah, sure.
stick to the care. Kindness.
I'll just...
If I don't got it, take a punt.
So I have 21 gold. Not really worth a lot, am I? Can I get like a cheap bow? No. Right, I'll save up for like 250 and then try that, but first things first, I want to quickly look up. Can you use multiple different weapons in Dawn of the Hunt? No, I do not want to donate. Let's see, balance changes. You know, I should just use Google. I'm using DuckDuckGo and that's a bit of a problem. Right, Dawn of the Hunt, let's see. I mean, it says 2 different weapons, but like, I don't know. I guess we'll have to like kind of see how that works. The whole point of my build that I want to go for is that I want to push for a lightning build that focuses on bow at first, and then leans into crossbow a little bit later on. So it looks like they've changed the layout of the area somewhat. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Okay, the game just crashed. That's fairly unusual. That doesn't normally happen. Look at that bad scaling there, because it was windowed mode. Daft Patchy. If I have to look into like a new lightning build, that's fine, but I was having a lot of fun with the build that I was using, and I want to try and redo it. There we go. Try grenade again. Bang. Explosive grenade is fairly good. Oh. What the fuck? Why is it just crashing every couple of seconds? That shouldn't happen. That never happens. Yep, Proton version is the normal one that I always... Yeah, so there's nothing that should be changing it then, because that's not normal. I'll switch it to Proton 9, we'll see if that works. I'm using GE Proton, so let's see if that kind of helps. Although I don't see why I should be experiencing crashes, because that's... GE Proton 24 is 924 is the one that I always use, and I've never had crashes before. There we go. Proton 9 seems to put up fine. No FPS drops, so looks like it's alright. I guess we'll just see. But I pushed Z, that changes the loot, so it's not as easy to find. See, our first bit is going to be just getting money, I guess. See what we can make. So that basically just entails unloading everything as much as we can, and then profit.
Anything take your fancy?
Get rid of all of it. And actually, while I'm at it, because I do have some microtransactions, I don't want... That's a lot of different skins. I don't want that. I want a companion. Where's my pet? Yeah. I want him. I want a little guy. I don't actually buy any of the armors or anything. The most I've bought is I got a little pet with the extra money for buying the early access, and I also got a couple extra coins so I could get some stash tab. Let's actually move the camera down a bit so that the rest of the quests are kind of visible. So the area's definitely changed. The area's all new. I mean, same enemies, just completely different layout of the map. Although I like that. Rusted Crisis. Let's... Quick little bomb there. Bang. That didn't do any damage. Oh, it did do damage, it didn't show. Let's quickly... Let's change some interface options. Clock. I mean, I don't need... I always run it in window mode, so I don't need that. What I do want is... I don't need that. What I want is the little health bars. Let's see, gameplay. Nothing there. Game. No built-in item filters. Graphics. I mean, I doubt it would be in graphics. It should be in. It should be an interface. Unless I'm just being dumb and I'm like going past it. But I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not seeing oh, what was that? I'm not seeing the health bars pop up. There we go. Oh, 2 gold. Gimme. The first part, like, PoE 2 is effectively just going around and killing as much as you can to amass a good level. And then you go in, you kill a boss, and then do it again. I mean, that's pretty much the whole game, but it's... You know, there's a little bit more to building your character as you go through. At this point, we're just sort of... Where is XP? Where is gold? We're getting little bits of gold. Ah, you said the funny. Yeah, there we go. Well, oh, not O, P. Push for that one. Right, so that's a Grailwood. We don't want to go there just yet. I want to do the mud barrow. I always do the mud barrow. Bureau. Yes, this is interesting because the Grailwood's usually slightly above where the mud burrow is. It's all different. Right, now we want to avoid her for a bit. This is literally just going to be a case of finding the mud burrow because that's where I want to go first. Because the mud burrow is kind of like a side questy thing. You just go in, you kill the boss, and then that's it. It's day 2, stop asking for shit. I mean, yeah, that's a fair point, but like we're only 2 days into the patch. You always get that in the chat though, you always get someone like begging for like whatever. Uncut skill gem. I mean, I might as well have a look for like chests and clear out the bit that we're in. I'm gonna keep that. Right, so it's mostly just her now, but I don't want to kill her yet because she's a bit scary. I usually like to level up first. Inventory, we have 133 gold, so we're still kind of pushing it. I mean, yeah, it's a dirty job. You're in a place called the Mud Burrow. Bang. Oh, we got a bow. Right, so let's go into weapon set. Oh wait, I need to get a scroll, but they are pretty cheap, so let's just go back to town. Let's find out how it goes. Stash. But that reminds me, I can shove this in because it's better. And yeah, we don't have any, so I'll have to
Yes, I've collected these of another for my collection.
just get rid of them. Give me one. Identify it. Weapon set 2. Yes, we can. We can put them in. Skill gem requirements not met. Wait, so does that mean that the skill gem slots are... What the fuck, bro? Why does the game keep crashing? That was, what, maybe 15 minutes and the game's crashed again. Let's see if it keeps crashing. I'm just going to end the stream, because there's no point in me playing a game if it's going to keep crashing. What I don't understand is I've not had crashes up until today. That's what I don't get. I've not had any crashing until today. Maybe it's an optimization thing. I mean, I don't think it would be. In like, I don't know. Graphics. Lower the sharpness a bit. I am not really using... Oh, that looks... Nah, that looks blurry though. I don't like that. Because look how blurry it is. Look, there's no point lowering the graphics because the game's running at a pretty solid frame rate. Right, so apparently I have to get rid of these in order for that to work, which is what I don't understand, because that means... Let's see, if I put a crossbow there... Now can I put that in? Yes. Right, okay. So, that's interesting. Maybe that's just something I didn't know about. Either way, we want lightning arrow. Lightning arrow is the one we get. Lightning arrow is the one that we want. And incorrect weapon type. Yeah, I can't bind it if it's on there. So we'll put that there. Basic bolt, no. We don't want any basic bolts. We want lightning arrow. And then bow shot. We're not using crossbow for any kind of shit. We might use explosive grenade. I don't know. But at least now we know how that kind of goes on. I'll just shove that in there. Restore it the well. Good. Because this means that we actually can kind of do this. There we go. Yeah, so the reason that we're starting with bow on mercenary instead of crossbow is because this build is going to sort of play off of both. but more importantly, this build, that's right, this bow does cold damage. We'll replace it when we have enough gold. This, oh, caps lock's on. I never like that. This build is going to be a mix of fire and lightning, and it requires crossbow and bow moves in order to function. Aside from that though, you get access to lightning a lot quicker than you do with crossbow. Like, you get access to lightning as one of the first skills. It's a level 1 skill gem, we've got lightning arrow. If I was to go with crossbow, I wouldn't have a lightning skill for a good while. And considering this build, we kind of want to go for lightning early on. That's not a really good idea, because it means, like, my plan of progression is we're going to go to the projectile damage bits, then we're going to get remorseless, we're going to push up the attributes bit, which we're going to focus on dexterity. Then we're going to get to here, and we're going to finish this cluster of lightning skills. Then we're going to push up a little further to this cluster here, with mainly elemental damage, and then push there. Then we can push to like here or here and get better damage. I'm getting a phone call, so I'm going to mute my mic. There we go. Oh, a wooden club. Nice. Character seems late as fuck. I mean, I highly doubt Huntress is going to be bad. Although, I'm going to have a look at her myself. I'm not going to take anyone's opinion. The only one that I'd actually trust opinion-wise on this game would be my mate Ewan, who's on a good bit of the streams. Other than his opinion on this game, I generally am not going to listen to a lot of them, because a lot of the opinions I've listened to for builds and all that I've not liked. It's been builds that I've not had fun with, or I've struggled with, or shit like that. Like, people say that Mercenary is basically useless. I have a lot of fun doing it. I don't think any class in this game is useless. And we have enough passive, so we'll use that. Just climb up that projectile, but I'm going to get these ones as well before I start pushing up. Vile Nest. This is where he is. The Devourer. Now, this is what grenades are going to come in a little handy. If he can stay still for 2 minutes, they'll do a bit more damage than the regular hit. And the lightning isn't really going to be that useful until I get lightning rod. Hey, where are you going? Oh, there. Wait. Why did the grenade not go off? There we go, easy. Oh, rare chainmail already. Regal orb, smithing hammer. That's a lot of good stuff. But I don't have anything to identify. Do we have? Yeah. Lightning rod. That's what we want. Why? Lightning rod. E. Lightning rod allows us to fire arrows into the ground that do that. And while it doesn't show much the now, what it will do is when lightning chains off of an enemy, it will cause a little explosion that does even more damage. Which is something we really want for this build. I've got 160 gold, which is decent. There should be a waypoint somewhere in Clearfell. Yeah, there should be a waypoint for the riverbank. Wait, no, we already got the Clearfell one, never mind. The riverbank, I think, is... Oh wait, no, that's where we start. So that's where we start, then we go here, then it's... Aye. Right, so... Getting rid of that. Getting rid of the smithing hammer. I'll get two. Get two of these just so I can identify these. Increased evasion rating, yes. 21% increased armor and evasion, 17 maximum life, 8 dexterity, 10 lightning resistance. Okay, yeah. Yeah. But we're not going to sell that right now. Instead, we're going to disenchant it. Because we are very low on orbs, so we're doing that. First Regal Orb, we're going to save that for later. A lot of the shit that we're getting now for like orbs and that is going to be saved for later. Immediately know what I'm putting that into. Scatter Shot for Lightning Arrow, but we're going to move it into Lightning Rod because it's a lot better in Lightning Rod. Can I afford that Lightning Bow? Oh, the Lightning Bow's gone, that's right. The market refreshes for all vendors every level. That's a bit hard to deal with. Because that means we could get a good bow and just lose it. But it's fine because we already kind of have to... Like, there's no way we were getting that gold without leveling anyway, so... Fair dues. That's right, it's this way. By the looks of things, the world map seems to have changed, I know. Which is interesting. Right, now... Lightning Rod, Lightning Rods, Lightning Rods. And they stack. The damage of them stacks, and it just sort of works. The chain lightning only has to come from one enemy for it to count. Oh shit, that's not good. There we go, see that? That's how it's done. And we get this, which is permanent 10% cold resistance. Have a look at the Rusty Great Helm. I'm going to sell that actually. I'm going to sell that because I don't really have any use for armour and I want to keep up evasion rating as much as possible. So I'm going to go back and sell that, but I'm not just going to like walk back to Clearfell. I'm going to walk up to the Grellwood, go in and then portal back. Or I might just push forward for a bit, but I'd like my loot to be... Well, I'd like my bags to be empty for new loot. Grellwood. There we go. No crack of the knuckles. Let's just portal out. And how much will we get for selling? 148, so yeah. Although through like 90% of this game we're not going to be selling. Whoa, who the fuck are you?
Hey, the hunt, are you? That makes two of us. Name's Delwyn. See that there? No, your eyes don't deceive you. That is the spirit, or at least a form of it. Don't worry, it means for us to follow. Approach, and the ready? Go on then.
This is new. Oh,
Try and keep up. Don't lose sight of it.
I mean I'm right up its arse, so that should be fine. Oh, that's... Well, that's definitely something. Just spam. Just spam them, so it's RL. Nice, hewn mask, orb, brimmed helm.
Aye, you've the makings of a proper hunter. The spirit thanks you, and so do I. If you've an interest in these hunts, stick around. We talk more. If we run enough of them, maybe we'll come to understand what the spirit wants of us.
The
I've
spirit?
never known the spirit to manifest itself so openly. I'd tell of it aye, but even in the stories it went like this. Our elders spoke of a time when the spirit moved among us, seeking out wrathin, corruption in the modern tongue, and guiding our hunters to it so they could cleanse the land. Seems it's doing the same now. But wrathin's spreading. The spirit's calling us to act.
Okay.
Your wits about you.
What else we got?
I'm looking for someone, and as Mary, like myself. Heard folks say one might have been taken prisoner in these parts a few moons past. You seen anyone like that? Suppose I'll have to keep looking then. Wanted to ask her why she... Oh, forget it. She's not here. Most wisps are small flickers of the spirit, drawn to Rathin like moths to flame. But some burn brighter and seek out only the strongest. You know...
Oh, I kind of skipped that.
My place to question the spirit. Follow a wisp and you'll see, but best be careful.
Tracking a wisp.
Remained as simple as just keeping pace. Chase a wisp, and you'll find every beast it touches seems like that regardless.
Like,
Keep your
okay
wits
mate, like I only wanted to see who you are, I didn't need like a 4-hour wall dump. There we go. That's interesting though, so it's not just like a new map, there's actual new shit in the map. That's gonna be interesting. Somebody's hut. Alright, you're that witch that does that shit. Oh. Why? Why you gotta be like that? Wait, how are you stunned and still moving around, but? That doesn't exactly make sense. Right. Oh! Wait, are you like, do you just like blow up near me? Yeah, you do. Okay. So we got a rare hewn mask, which may be better than that. Unidentified boots, a helmet that's going to pose no use, and a medium life and mana flask, and an uncut support gem. What is it that I want to put lightning infusion in? Is it lightning rod? I've got all of this. I've literally got all of it listed off. Lightning rod, we want scatter shot. We don't have them. Yeah, so I'll just save that gem for later then. I'm not going to bother with the gems until I can fit them in what I've got listed here. Yeah, scatter shot basically sets it so that instead of the one arrow, there's now 3 arrows, which makes the whole move deadlier. And that's kind of what we want. A bit of attack speed would not go astray. Ball. Get lightning. Oh. It's really easy just to sort of chain things once we start to use the lightning. Explosive grenade isn't going to last very long though. I'm going to be getting rid of that pretty quick. Bit of money. That's one thing I like to do in this game is like, if I'm low on gold, just pick up and sell absolutely everything. We're going to go with attack speed right now. Bonk. We're going to get all 3 attack speeds because speed good. Especially for a lightning based build that relies on bows and crossbows, speed is extremely good. So having 3 buffs for attack speed right next to each other at the very start of Act 1 when we don't need to worry too much. Yeah, that's nice. It clears out enemies nicely at the start, and it only ends up doing better and better the more that we go on. I'm going to kind of explore more and more though, because I want to see the new areas, or like the redesign of the areas. Wait, yeah, we want to summon Una. Get us out of the way. This is a bit we already know about. Yeah, cool. Clear file. Right back to it. Or actually, no, we don't need to do that. That's disenchant. That's sell. So I'll put that there, and then I'll put that right next to you, and fill both mediums up. Una. Well, I mean, I got like a rare pair of boots there. Oh, that's not rare, but we'll see. Yeah, you just disenchant you then, and
Please, take your time.
okay, that one's definitely getting used. That one's a maybe, we'll find out. What do you do though? Right, you'll just increase the energy shield and I wouldn't get the money back. So, you. Because you're quality 7, armor, energy shield and life regen. You are much better. 8 evasion rating, 8 max energy shield, 8% increased rarity items found, lightning res and life regen. That is really nice for early on. And everything else is either sell or disenchant.
I've collected these over time.
Sell, sell, and then the rest gets put away in the stash. Which actually, I want to move currency like right to the top, considering it's the main one I use, and then runes we'll put next, because I also use runes quite a lot. Charms I just sort of collect. Gems are the next important one. Uniques I'll put there. So that's another thing, I don't have any of my uniques. Either way, so put you there, another one of you, and you're getting saved for later, so you go there too. And you just get sold for money.
It's fun of mine. Oh, I like.
Who is it we speak to, Renly?
How can I help?
Oh! Actually. Oh, yeah, you're lightning damage, so I want you.
Oh, that'll pack a punch.
And I want you. Not even because... Wait, where's the table? Have I not got access to the smithing table yet? I've not got access to it. We'll just put that in the runes, but for now then, take you out, put you in. The extra level and projectile skills is really good, but at the same time, so is lightning damage. Lightning damage is kind of a must. Let's actually try that. Not allowed. Fuck it, why not? 7% increased attack speed. You know what? Yeah, sure. Sure, we'll take that. I'm not going to be wasting my time by using a lot Regal Orbs early on. I just kind of wanted to see what I'd get that time, because you kind of need to save a lot of your orbs. So this should now start building up shock damage instead of cold. Which should definitely help us out. Because we want to focus on lightning damage. Money, nothing. We just get smacked. There's no need for lightning rods on like 3 enemies. Right, there's a boss in this area. I want to go and find the boss. Where is the boss? Are we down here? Oh. No bad, no bad. Bolt. Might as well. Gold. Simple, easy. Easy kills. There is a boss in this area I want to try and find, because aside from just being good for XP, we want loot. Grim Tango, that's the next bit we want to go. There we go. I know I like have a habit of saying that every time I kill something in a game. It's like one of those idle things that you say when you don't really know what to say. So you're just sort of like, yeah, there we go. Hey, we done it, we done it. Oh, something try to attack me though. So I think next on our list should be try to get galvanic shards, which is going to take a little bit of leveling. But I'm willing to put the effort in with that. You know, it's funny, I was looking for the health bar option for enemies and it's already up and I've only just noticed that it's been happening. The health bar shows up, I've just not been paying enough attention. This is a casual stream, so I might play off camera as well. And just sort of make a bit of progress, but you know, I do want to get like a dedicated like kind of let's play stream series going on where like I just come on and just start streaming a game, like from start to finish, and I'm not allowed to play any second of it off camera, which I think I was doing with Ocarina of Time. At that point, I'll need to like kind of make sure that it still works and that all the files still work, because at the time of my streaming Legend of Zelda I was using GNOME. Now I'm on i3 because I use Arc, by the way, and I've always wanted to do like window managers because it makes me feel really smart and really cool. But they just look so like minimalistic and nice, and they seem like they run a lot quicker. Problem is, a lot of config stuff ends up saved for that desktop environment or window manager, so I need to make sure that some of it does carry over. This is the boss. There's been a few functional issues with i3 over the past like couple of weeks of using it, but it's not really been enough to worry or bother with. A big example being any time I try and use Steam but I go into a new window, like a new desktop display, it crashes and I have to restart it. Which would matter if I didn't use Lutris. Grenades. Well, that just like flat out killed him. That just flat out killed him. Nice. Wait, is there a new weapon? So, was in the game, not yet. Was in the game, was in the game, was in the game, not yet. Was in the game, in the game. Mace, I think. Mace was a warrior one, so yeah, no new weapons seem to have been added. We'll upgrade lightning arrow. Like I said, we're going to be focusing on lightning entirely in this build, apart from like a few fire buffs and shit. So most bow skills just won't be going on. If it's not lightning, it's not getting used. But this shouldn't be the only class that we're doing. I'm really excited for the full release Path Exile, because you know, that means Steam achievements, which is like a big drive for me. I really like to push for Steam achievements. So it'll be really nice to have something to kind of push for. I don't know, a lot of people like think achievements are useless and because like, you know, you can reset them or cheat them in. I really do like getting achievements in games. It kind of pushes me to play the game more. To like explore everything and get everything done. It's like proof that I've done that. You know, it's not just like play the game, nothing happens. I could just say I done it. You know, I can just watch a YouTube video of someone doing that and then like just say I've done it. Like no, achievements are proof that I completed a game in its entirety. I consider that a little bit of a badge of honour for my Steam profile. Although saying badge of honour sounds very Gamers Rise Up-ish. Uncut support gem. Something I can disenchant. This is the red veil, isn't it? Yeah, that's where I need to go. That's what I've been looking for. I don't know how many people like are watching right now. I know there's not like really any activity in the chat. So if you're watching this in the VOD back, put in the comments. How many of you wondrous ones are excited for One Piece coming back? Like, I'm going to be honest, it's taken like a good while for me to get caught up to One Piece, but I literally got fully caught up to it yesterday. Like, I binged so hard over the past month just to get caught up for One Piece coming back, because I wanted to get caught up with it for ages. Oh my god, man, just Egghead is fucking class. I've not seen the new episode that dropped today yet, but Egghead is just class. Like, I shit you not, I finished the entirety of Egghead before the hiatus ended. So like 39 episodes in like 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Because like I just actively kept coming back. I'm like, this is actually class. Last night, when I was trying to get caught up, I think I watched all in 13 episodes in one go. So I saw like the Shanks Kid fight, I saw Garp versus Kuzan. Man, Galaxy Impact went so hard. So hard. It was like a really good time to get caught up with it as well because, you know, the hiatus ends. So it's not like a point where it's like, you know, you get caught up and then you're like, oh damn, there's not going to be more for a while. But nah, I'm right in the cusp of it because it's going to be the day and the morrow, then new episode every week. Or at least I think that's how it's going. So I'm probably going to watch the new episode when I hop off stream. But how many One Piece fans we got in there? Put in the comments, put in the chat. See, this is where like the enemies seem to get a bit harder, but at the same time they get cleared really easily. Looks like I walked past one of the obelisks, which is fine because I can very easily take a little wander back. Wow, Jesus man, that's a lot. I think now I'm done One Piece, I'm going to move on to like Frieren. I've heard a lot of good things about Frieren. It seems to be good. I've seen clips of it in like maybe the first 2 episodes. Definitely looks like something entertaining.
Sorry, I like to hold on to bits and pieces.
Ultimately though,
Any that catch your eye?
you know what, can I like shift tab and just like buy a load? Or shift click, shift right click, alt click. Oh, I can just quick buy. There we go. 9. That's better. That's much better. And let's have a look at the bow. Nah, because it does less damage overall. So let's disenchant. Actually, no, we want money because we're low on money now.
These are just some odds and ends.
Money, 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 money. You are worth. Wait, do you get worth more if I identify? You do. Okay. That's actually a nice little fact. So if I start identifying things, they'll be worth more money. I did not know that. I've just been selling shit just the minute that I pick it up. But yeah, Freyren's definitely on the list. I want to go through Mobile Suit Gundam as well. Because I've been getting into Gundam building and it's really fun. And like, you know, giant robot mechs fighting other giant robot mechs is kick-ass. I think I'd love it. Oh, I don't have any charges. I didn't refill at the well. Still not too bad though. Right, we'll go back. I don't want to jinx it, but it's good that there's not been like a crash in a while. I know there's going to be like one in like 2 minutes now that I've just because I've said that, but like, no wait, identify. Identify.
Stay safe if you can.
It's worth more if I identify, which is better.
That must be what I'm looking for.
Yeah, so we got the first one. I'll just move that over there. Oh, a rusty chest. Helmet garb, splinter tower shield, hewn mask. It's a lot in one go. And I'm putting the mail... Where did I put the... Oh yeah! Why have I not got that on? I completely forgot. Yeah, put that in with you because the second that I gain access to the smithing table...
Hello. Can make
Buy or
some
sell.
for my
Bonk,
collection.
bonk, bonk. Bro, that's good, but that is pricey. Fucking hell. Right, we'll need to work on that. I need to get money. Oh, an orb. We want those. We want those in the plenties. I'm not really bothering with any of the cheap shit. I think we should like put more down, then just push in. I'll fire one grenade.
Easy.
There we go. I love doing that though. I love like just clearing out big collections of enemies in the one go. Because lightning. So easy. Bonk. There we go. Just insane idle chatter again. That's like a problem with like not streaming yourself very often and like getting used to streaming with others about, because you're like usually I rely on them talking, conversing, but now it's just me. Look at all that clear though, that's nice, that's very nice. Checkpoint, and we got another one. Obelisk of Rust, ooh. Oh yeah, I leveled up again. I forgot. Rusty Guard. That's this one. Put you there.
That's creepy.
There we go. Where's the last one? That's what we want. One more. Get him out of the way, and then I'll remember myself right now to get the final speed upgrade, and then we're going to push for damage and lightning damage. Refined arms. I didn't mean to pick that up, it's not good. Scroll wisdom, rusted chest.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Well, I mean, realistically, I should be picking up everything and selling it. I just don't want the stream to get a bit boring because I keep going back and forth between Clearfell encampment and any area because all I'm doing is selling things.
Just some odds and ends of mine.
Cold resistance, 32, 50.
Another
Because let's see, just like doing that allows me to just build up money. Although I'm not going to be doing that all the time. Although I wouldn't have to be fair. Once we get the...
Must be what I'm looking for.
Once we get a little bit further on, I won't even realistically have to pay for these. Yeah, we want these guys cleared out. Oh shit. Yeah, so... Oh. The Rust King is a decent challenge if you're new. He's definitely one you got to kind of keep your eye on. Some of his moves just all over the range. They have some mad range. Like that one, the coverage on that one is just mad. Oh no! Got him! First try, legendary.
Never give up a fight. I expected no less.
There we go. Nice. Nice. Restore at the well. We now have a good few things. I'll identify the short bow. I regret identifying the short bow. I'll disenchant them. But I'll sell them. I'm not selling any of these. They'll go in stash. Regal, I'll be getting saved, you're getting put away, and you are just getting shoved in there. Oh, and I have a skill gem 3 which will allow for Stormcaller Arrow, which is a big one. I'm going to get rid of that, but I'll put it in my gems bit in case I want to make something else with that. Crossbow shot, no. Stormcaller Arrow. That's what we want. Stormcaller Arrow is another important one for this. That fires one forward and then does that. We'll just go straight to waypoint actually. Okay, that took a while. And then just go straight back to the Grellwood. Because then, I mean, I know I could have waypointed at Clearfell encampment, but I didn't think that through. There we go. Oh yeah, I need to talk to Renly first. Silly me. Renly. That works, apparently. There we go. Now, Runic Seal.
Let's be quick about this.
Runic Seal. And a Runic Seal.
He's unconscious, but he's breathing.
Finding the Forge. I think this is the wondrous little quest I've been looking for the whole time. Yeah, we need to go to the Grim Tangle, but you are... Okay. Well, considering the time, I'm going to get off stream right now because I'm going to get something to eat and it's like almost midnight. But I think I'll probably stream more of this tomorrow, so for all the wondrous people who tuned in, which wasn't many, but you know, we'll grow. You know how it is. I do this for fun, so I'm not going to stop anytime soon. Thanks for all you who are watching. Thanks for anyone who tunes in. Leave a like on the VOD, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you hopefully